If you're having a wonderful day today, this is my trade recap that I took today on a Wednesday before news. Try to take a quick KOD trade to the upside, KOD CRT to the 4-hour CRT. I thought we are pretty close to it, so we can potentially hit that. It went to a loss instantly because I'm saying losses happen. Now, quick insight to the future. I will no longer be trading macros. Why not? Why? Because I'm very fine with the 4-hour CRT and the hourly CRT and the 5-minute, 15-minute model entry, as well as those when I took those entry spreads are not that against me because when I'm losing those trades, I'm losing way less because I'm 1 minute time frame. I have tighter stop loss, so I'm putting more in, more loss size in. So market gives me a shittier entry as well as higher spread because in the 15-minute time frame, the stop loss can be kind of wide, or the 1 minute time frame is going to be a little tight. So if it's gonna be tight, I'm gonna risk more. I'm gonna lose more, right? Because at this trade, I'm supposed to be losing what 250. I lost around 358, so I lost way more than I'm supposed to be losing. Yes, that I de-risked in his trade. I'm beautiful de-risk. I de-risk, saying accept the risk. I'd be de-risked in his trade, but yeah, the reason we're not trading macros anymore is because the 4-hour CRT and the hour CRT is already fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And what are we doing with a macro is all we're doing with a macro is just forcing a trade at this point. You're just forcing a trade to take out, which we're not supposed to be doing. We're supposed to take the highest probably setup. And a macro 1 minute time frame entry is not gonna be a high probably setup. As you guys know, market only offers you one setup a day. And today, if we're taking a 4-hour CRT slash hour CRT, there would have been no trade because the Model 1 happened at the wrong time and the SMT happened at the wrong time. So it would have been no entry. So let's push to the downside, we don't really give a shit about at all. So yeah, let's quick little feature to the inside to the future. But let me give you guys my top down answers to why we're looking for longs. And it went to a deep holy. I like this. I feel it's a lot higher time frame. Give you guys a top down answer to the trade here. We have a weekly SMT CRT to the upside. We have another weekly CRT to the upside. This SMT for the scanner close. We have a 4-hour Model 1 confirmation. There's other weekly CRT. A weekly SMT IRL to ARL. We have another 4-hour SMT, another weekly SMT with this CRT right over here. We as well have a Model 1 confirmation to it as well. On a daily time frame, what do we have here? We have a daily classic expansion profile to the upside. Classic expansion profile 1 to the upside. 2 is the low of the week. 2 is low is protected as well because we have SMT. We as well have a daily range here, super high, super low, stable high, stable low, premium discount. We're in discount daily range, we go daily range high. So we're in discount daily range, so we want to go to the equilibrium / premium. We as well are given from a daily ERL to ERL. How come we're doing from ERL to ERL? Because we have a higher time frame dynamic change. So market usually goes from ERL to ERL, which we have a premium, a discounted ERL to the a discounted ERL to premium ERL, which is the weekly CRT high, as well as that's what we have in a higher time frame. We have another daily CRT. Before this kind of closed, there was a Model 1 confirmation. So that's another positive. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, we have a 4-hour Model 1 confirmation to the weekly CRT. Another 4-hour Model 1 confirmation, another weekly CRT. We have a bullish auto flow. This is the last high that had a SMT. Market goes above. Market just broke the low, broke above the highs. Eventually, you can see the market right here. We're looking for a new situation. We had a SMT. So the only reason we're looking for a long here for the macro is because we already had a 4-hour SMT. So I was like, okay, if this is gonna get respected, we can potentially get another trade. But man, we're just forcing trades at this point. We just want to get. So we're so greedy that we want to get in a trade that we're just trying to look for like a macro entry, which we're, there's something wrong with the macro. Is that I don't fucking trade the 1-minute time frame. I'm not that good. I'm not that fast. I'm not, very slow guy. When I do my shit, I like to take my time. I want to see, because if I'm a 1-minute time frame, market is constantly moving. Then it's affecting your motion a lot. And yeah, that's what we have right over here. Our 4-hour key level was, this 4-hour IFG. In the hourly time frame, we already had an hourly fair value. I was a key level, so we didn't need that 4-hour key level. We were trading the 15-minute time frame. We as well had a SMT with a low, which instantly you can see right here. Currently got a SMT and the hourly time frame got disrespected. How come? It's because I'm saying we're not supposed to be in a trade at all. We're not supposed to be at the market at all for today because this Model 1 confirmation did not happen at the right time, which is between 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. as well as the model one was not the right model one. So that means we either wait for this load to get pressed again at a correct time and get the correct model one, or no trades. In this case, the time that purge order right now, which is at 10:30, which the time was already vanished, so we're not trading at all. But we forced a trade at 10:50, 10, 11, 10, trying to get a macro long, which did not pan out. You can see it went to a loss. Beautiful loss here. Beautiful, beautiful loss. I'm not mad at all. We had a SMT CRT to the upside. We had a CRT as well. You can see you had a SMT whatever day, which became false because, you know what I'm saying, we're not supposed to be in a market at all. We're essentially forced a trade here. We had a model one confirmation, entered, market went up a little bit, which doesn't mean shit, and eventually came back down. You can see our entry is supposed to be at like, what, 49, capping at 55. This is why I don't have to enter the 1 minute time frame, because we have a tight stop loss. You're increasing your loss size. When you increase loss size, you have more spread. So we get shittier spread, and when we lose way more because we're taking 1 minute time frame. And you can see it went to a loss. Beautiful. Beautiful. So the lesson of this is I will no longer trade macros. I will no longer trade the 1 minute time frame. Primarily the 4-hour / hourly CRT, nothing else. And looking for a 5-minute model one, 15-minute model one. Because a 5-minute, 15-minute model one, the model ones are kind of big. They're not small. So since they're big, they're going to offer me less spread, as well as going to offer me less, offering me less loss to, trade with. So that means it can be less spread against me. So I don't have a really wide, spread in our entry. And there was another thing that I was talking about for a near continuation. If there's a 4-hour CRT, we process a 4-hour CRT. We do not process the hourly CRT in a near continuation. In this case, there was a 4-hour CRT, so we're prioritizing the 4-hour CRT. We're not pressing the hourly CRT. But if you were to prioritize the hourly CRT in this case, you would have faced a loss here. You face a loss on the loss right over here. So in a near continuation, if there's a 4-hour CRT, you prioritize the 4-hour CRT over hourly CRT because higher time from my power, as well as the only time we prioritize the hourly CRT if there is no 4-hour CRT in a near continuation. In this case, there is a 4-hour CRT, so we're looking to prioritize the 4-hour CRT over the hourly CRT. And for the 4-hour CRT, there was no entries. We're not taking no trades. So all we did today was we're being greedy. We tried to force a trade. Should have been out of the market. And what's the other reason we're not taking a trade on the macro anymore? Because fucking waiting until 9, 10, 50 to 11, 10 is a long ass fucking time, right? Have a huge hourly gap in between. During that hourly time, I could get a lot of things done out my day and go do my other stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, it consumes a lot of time. I don't want to be in a chart for fucking 4 hours, right? You can see right now I'm live streaming for 3 hours and 18 minutes. That's a lot of fucking time. I want to be in a chart for like what, hour or two, then be done. That's it. But if I'm trading macro, I'm gonna be in a fucking time. I'm gonna be in a market for a fucking long time. I'm gonna write a rule to not trade macros. I'm gonna delete the rule soon. But I'm just gonna add a rule to not trade macros at all because of the you know what I'm saying, it doesn't suit my style. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, and join the Discord link down below. And see you guys later. Peace out. Beautiful trade. I love it. No emotional problem. The only thing we had wrong here was we're not gonna trade it again. We're not gonna trade macros. As I said, man. Yes, sir. See you guys later. Peace out. I'm gonna rewatch this video just to get, just to let myself know, okay, I won't fuck around with the macros, because macros are always gonna be there. They're always gonna offer at least a setup. If they're always gonna be there and fucking offer a setup, that means we're gonna take a trade every single day. And a high probably setup does not occur every single day. It occurs once a week or once a day. Not every day. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.